5,000 pounds on the button. 23 DBH double bunkhouse Grey Wolf here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. If you'd like to learn more about it, such as tank capacities and price tags and total links and stuff, I'll leave you a link in the video description. That would be down here for you folks on YouTube. That says check for price and availability. That will show you, if we have this in stock, how we have it equipped, and what we are asking with its specific equipment package, as well as all those other handy specs that I mentioned. Because this video is an example of one of these that we'll have through the year, not necessarily an example of every single one of these that we'll have through the year, though chances are they probably won't vary very much. That's the two different varies, doesn't matter. Anyway, so this is a member. Grey Wolf is a member of the Cherokee series of trailers, which is Forest River's #1 selling travel trailer brand on the market. And they're the #2 selling overall in the market. And they're gaining on the #1 in market share every single year. So the question is, why? What are they doing that is proving so darn popular? The answer is a bunch of stuff. They have positioned themselves to be one of, and you could argue, the single most highly appointed conventionally built camper on the market. That's subjective, a little bit arguable, but here's what I mean by that. I'm going to point out the things that they're doing here that are just really exceptionally good and outstanding. And if you just care about the interior, then just take the little track bar at the bottom of the video and skip ahead to the inside, and you'll be all set. So we've got easy tilt, LED lit power awning, push button easy power tongue jack. There are brands that go to 30-pound tanks. The Cherokee family still stick with their 20-pound tanks due to the fact that these are easier to exchange. If it's Sunday and you run out of propane, you can exchange this out anytime that you want. They use a little bit different chassis that's engineered for their purposes, and the dead giveaway is the fact that it has an integrated A-frame. A little side benefit of that is it also keeps the entire chassis a little bit lower to the ground, lower center of towing gravity, all kinds of good stuff. We have a best-in-class, on average, 12-inch on-center wall studs in your Cherokee family trailers. That's true of the Wolf Pup, the Grey Wolf, the Cherokee, and all the way up through their fifth wheel series. Basically, more meat on the bones. We've got a 5/8 thick tongue and groove plywood 4 with 12-inch on-center studs down there. We've got a 3/8 walk-on roof with 16-inch on-center studs up there. We've got big windows for lots of light, and look at this. If you can see it here pretty easy. These have pull-down, like, fifth wheel roller shades instead of blinds, or the pleated blinds and shades that you have the strings. They're great, don't get me wrong, but those strings over time can get frayed, they can get dinged up, and good luck cleaning those things. Now we've also got like a hammered tin slide side wall. It's got a really rough texture, it's really rugged, and it pulls these slide seals all the way in or out. Grey Wolves, as compared to a Cherokee, really one of the only major differences between a Cherokee and a Grey Wolf is that a Cherokee has a rack and pinion like ram arm slide out that goes through the frame. It's a floor flush slide, so you don't have a toe kick. These have a little bit of a toe kick, but because it's an above floor slide out, this camper is completely carpetless in your main deck. Those are really your only two differences. Now, they don't build the exact same floor plans. The Cherokees tend to be bigger. The Grey Wolves tend to be smaller, but there is a middle point in that 26-foot space where they do kind of bleed together a little bit. Cargo rack on the back. This has been just a crowd favorite since like 2011. We've been carrying these things a long time, and they have really only gotten better. What's impressing me is as their sales volume has increased, their service record has also improved. Usually, those are two forces that are like on a scale working against one another. Cherokee has redesigned their whole quality control process to have better quality control despite the increased volume of build production and sales. I think that's pretty impressive. And I think that's another one of the reasons why they have grown so much, is they're earning a reputation of being a good quality camper for the money, for sure. The spare tire, by the way, does not have to be removed from this, about 200-pound rated cargo rack to be folded down. You can leave it up there. Some people are going to look at this and say, oh, it's only got double steps for the entry doors. But you'll notice it doesn't have a big, giant step below it. Remember how the chassis is integrated, the whole frame is lower to the ground? You don't need a triple step. It would drag on the ground here. So who is this floor plan for? Why would you want this camper? In what's very common in that 24 to 26 foot range is you get a private front bed, you get a U-dinette slide, you get a pair of double bunks, and then you get a little door side outside kitchen. That's a industry standard floor plan that just about everybody builds, and frankly, it's a great one, because God knows we carry it in spades. This, if you don't care about an outside kitchen, but you want that bathroom entry door, this is like the shortest camper I can give you that has double bunks, a private bed, a U-dinette slide, and a direct bathroom entry door. That's what this camper is right here. If you don't care about an outside kitchen, but you want the convenience of not tracking dirt through the trailer to get to the bathroom, here's your one right here. Black tank flush, outside shower, easy clean, utility, stuff like that's all there. And if you're spooked by a door that goes straight to the bathroom, remember it's got a deadbolt just like your main entry door. Also, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, I hope not. It is windy, but you could fling these doors open and they don't go anywhere because they have friction hinge doors. Look at that, I threw that thing, it still doesn't slam shut. You have to manually close them. That's very good for kids who kids will just fling the door open and, hey honey, we're home, you know. Hopefully they're not calling you honey. I don't know. I don't know your life. I don't know your family. I'm not judging. Awning. I mentioned easy tilt. I'm not joking. 2 fingers. Pull the awning arm down. It goes like that. And the sound again was and if you leave it like this and you roll it up, it will flatten itself out and come back out normal. You can't screw it up. You can leave it cranked any way you want and it'll come back out normal. Again, something Cherokee does different. They have a blue LED accent light down here that I always forget to turn on. God bless America. You know what? The switches are right here. I'm doing this. Hold on. I always forget this. Let's see. Switches. There we go. So there you are. We've got this cool blue LED accent light here. And then the speakers themselves actually have LED backlays in them. Blue LEDs there. The reason being, it'll give your campsite a really cool glow at night, but it's less inclined to attract a bunch of bugs. Look at that door. You see how that door's kind of wiggling? That's from the breeze. And notice that door's not going anywhere. Couldn't have planned that better. That worked awesome. You have inside-outside TV hookups, and they are all connected to the same AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth system. At the time of this filming, we do not generally stock TVs on our Cherokee campers. The reason being, for the kind of money that they charge at the factory, I can get you a better quality, same size TV at the big box store across the street. So if the only thing you're missing is just a TV that you need to go camping, you give us a call, we can work that out. Remember, at Haylet RV, we only do everything: hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, etc. Truck and trailer package deals. We can deliver this right to your front door, and buddy, do we with frequency. We send RVs from coast to coast. We've sent them internationally. That's less common, obviously. But, you know, Canadian folks, we deliver up to you guys all the time. Give us a call. We are well versed in that whole process. If you don't like this decor, that's unfortunate, because this is pretty much how they come. It's sort of like the old Fords, where it's any color you want as long as it's black. This is called the natural mink decor. It's got a little bit of that almost like military digital camo print on it. I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool personally. But the interior matches the exterior. Everything is very naturalized, very earth-toned. You know, it's neutral. Spend your time camping, not worrying about decors. That's the goal of this RV. Every camper's different. That's why we carry different brands at Haylet RV. If you're looking for something with a specific eye appeal, we only carry, like, I don't know, like 50-some different names in campers, and then different decors within those. We've only got a little bit of everything for you, but this is about the Grey Wolf. Let's start with this blue LED accent light above this slide out. It's neat, but it does serve a purpose. It's the ultimate night light. When you need to get up at night and you need to go to the bathroom, or you want to sneak another bite at those leftovers in the fridge or something like that, you know, the stuff that you cooked on the campfire. That's where this is awesome, especially against this white ceiling. It really glows at night. Now, speaking of lights, we have tons of them, and they're all LED. So they run cooler, they run brighter, they use less battery power, they last something silly like 100 times longer. I don't know, some ridiculous number like that. You've also got a big skylight here in the kitchen as part of, by the way, there's like 4 upgrade bundles present on this RV, and I can't even begin to describe them all in depth in this video. Visit our website in the video description, where I have literally all those components pretty much listed out. We also publish copies of our MSRP sheet, so you can see exactly what you're buying. But up here, we're getting a lot of ambient light. But if it's hot and it's cooking you, you can always close that shade right there too, quick and easy. Storage matters. Every ounce counts. That's why I think it's the limited, or I don't know which bundle, core bundle, something like that. Gives you these big 42-inch deep plywood constructed dinette drawers, and they exist on both sides of the dinette bench, and you do still have storage under the rear bench. This is also a good example of the floor decking that we're walking on. You can see it's a 5/8 plywood, tongue and groove. I like tongue and groove because that means that it locks together. It kind of laces together a little bit, you know, and you don't get that squeaking or that moonwalking, so to speak. Now over here, they gave you a nice little, this is sort of like your pantry or your overflow closet space, linen space. This is not the largest floor plan. I understand that. It does have less storage than something else, but it also is significantly less money and less length than a big super slide model. So this is a good weekend camper. I don't know that you're going to take this out for 4 weeks straight, but it's going to get you through the weekend just fine. It's got enough to get a family through the weekend for some fun casual camping, and it's got enough toys to make you feel good while you do it. They also build in a bunk ladder. This can, you've probably seen these, but if you haven't, they kick out so that you don't have to heave the kids to the upper bed. And I like that they give you windows for both beds. They also, if you start looking, every sleeping space has both residential and USB plugs in your Cherokee family trailers. That's true in the upper bunk, the lower bunk. It's true on both sides of the master bed. And I am aware of no one else doing that on both sides of the master bed. Even the dinette here has a power outlet next to it with USB plugs there. So this benefits from what they coined last year as the Cherokee Super Kitchen. Because what they did here is they created something that is really jazzy compared to the other things within this category, within a common constructed trailer. They went to these beautiful bevel glass inserts up here. They've had for years residential style like shaker cabinet setups here, but they added lights there, they added lights there. They have dual LED lights under the hood, and I don't know of luxury fifth wheels that are doing that. Luxury fifth wheels usually still have a single incandescent bulb under there. They added a real, not wallpaper, backsplash. They have waterproof thermal foil countertops through the entire RV. Not just here in the kitchen, but also here on this table. They have them in the bathroom. They even have them up here under the entertainment center in case you feel like setting a drink here real quick when you come in. That is why they're able to go with this recessed stainless steel sink, this giant single basin farmhouse sink, so you can actually get big stuff in there, and you also have the ability to kind of manipulate your sprayer faucet better. But look at the thickness and how heavy and sturdy. Well, I guess you can't see how heavy and sturdy it is, other than the fact that my little chicken arms can't handle it. Heavy duty stuff. Now they've recessed the sink and the stove to give you a good countertop prep space where you just otherwise wouldn't have much. And details like this are the RV equivalent of, do you squeeze the toothpaste from the top or bottom of the tube? You know, little stuff like that is what annoys the freaking life out of you over the course of a marriage. Well, little stuff like that is what's going to annoy you every time you go camping. It's called recreational vehicles, RVs. It's supposed to be fun, simple, easy, effective. This accomplishes all those things. I've also got this partial stainless bundle in here that looks really good. It's a very nice light dark contrast with their cabinetry setup. That actually is something Cherokee is way ahead of the curve on. You're watching other brands copy this light darkness thing that Cherokee has going on because Cherokee proved it's incredibly popular. The light dark contrast makes the RV look and feel larger without actually having to be larger. Now, they do have what I consider, and I truly consider, to be a best-in-class bathroom. It starts right here with a bigger vent fan, like a luxury fifth wheel. They use the bigger Create a Breeze fans in their bathrooms so that you can get good airflow in this camper without the AC running, and that is why they slot the door up here. At night, human beings, we generate a ton of heat, both from the air that we exhaust when we breathe, and just by simply existing. If you look at us under a thermal camera, we're red and orange and yellow. We're hot, you know? Well, heat rises, it forms a thermal blanket on the RV, and then that fan can suck that heat out of the camper, and it can pull cool air in from outside. Or, of course, you can run the air conditioner. But there's different things you can do. We've got a skylight up here, and the power vent fan for great lighting. The protective shower wall surround paneling. There's actually goods and bads to that, but more people seem to prefer it, so Cherokee made it happen. Foot flush toilet, so it's easy. Again, that direct entry bathroom door. Again, waterproof countertops. A huge sink that adults can actually get their grubby hands in and clean. And if you look at this, they have a one of the largest, if not the largest, medicine cabinet in this class out there. And again, this is that toothpaste tube detail. It's this little stuff. You will find use for this cabinet space every single camping trip. And you will get annoyed if you don't have this and you have to put all that clutter around the sink. You're just going to get really annoyed with knocking stuff down and picking it up, because this is not a large space. You're going to bend over, bonk your head on this thing. It's going to get old. It's going to get old fast. Dinette can fold down into like a 7-foot bed. So if the kids invite some friends, I mean, you can easily sleep 8 in here before you have to throw an airbed on the floor, which is wide open and easy to do, by the way. Here's another awesome facet of this floor plan. It is 100% functional with the slide out closed. You do not have to open the slide out to access anything in this camper. The fridge, the bathroom, all of the kitchen, the bedroom, 100% of this can be used with the slide closed. So if you pull in at night, you don't feel like setting up and leveling. I've done this. I've pulled into a campsite late at night. I've left the camper hooked up to my truck. I've laid on the bed and I've gone to sleep, and I've set it up in the morning when I'm feeling better. You know, you can do that here. Now, usually at this price point, you get bedroom pocket curtains. Cherokee, even in the Grey Wolf series here, gives you bedroom sliding doors. Another thing they did neat here, I noticed just a few minutes ago, they gave you separate curtains for upstairs and downstairs. I thought that was kind of a neat little touch. I've never seen it. Usually most brands just give you one giant curtain. I thought it was neat they let you partition that. Very good for big kids on rainy days who need a little bit of independent private space. So they don't do spinner TVs because they don't want to sacrifice privacy, but what they do is there are TV mounts and hookups on the back side of this wall, which is why they give you the ability to feed your cables through here for your TV hookups and everything. You can use this as a little charge station too, by the way. Shoe garage. You got a bunkhouse. You got, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in here. That translates into from anywhere from 6 to 18 shoes. Well, you got to have a place for all that. And it's nice to have the majority of that, the lion's share, taken care of. I love the look of this floor. It's like it's a print, but it looks like a reclaimed barnwood. Master bedroom up here. It's small, but it's also really cute. They did a good job. They put good quality linens in here, things that look very nice. Again, on your side stands over here on both sides of the bed, not just this side. They have both household and USB outlets for phone chargers and all that. They have extra large windows for light, and then they throw the mirrors on here to give you better light exchange, so it looks, feels, it just literally is much brighter in here, including a pair of LED reading or spotlight type lamps here. Tap it once, you get a blue LED reading light that'll make a white page glow. Tap it again and let there be light, and it will be good. There's a lot more to talk about. There's a reason this has become an absolute standout product here at Haylett RV. And understand that at our dealership, we literally only carry like all of the top 10 selling brands or their sister products here at our dealership. And where we carry sister products, this is the better selling of them. Forest River has 2 sister products to this. This is the best selling travel trailer at Forest River. We have the top lines of everything at Haylett RV so that, you don't have to sacrifice or settle. Isn't that awesome? And by the way, our pricing that you see in that link in the video description, we don't have extra fees like all over the place on top of that. You don't get charged extra for freight, for destination, for prep, for finance charges, for office charges, or any garbage like that. We don't charge you extra for starter bundles. That is built into the price tag here at Haylett RV. It's a real tag. The only thing you have to consider on top of that are like state mandatory fees like taxes and tags. We are simple, easy, transparent to work with. My wife will confirm I am a simple person. Anyway, enough about me. So if this sounds fun, easy, something you want to explore further, give us a call, guys. We welcome you, and we can't wait to meet you here at my family's dealership. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.